Hey guys, this is Mitch from Boardco, and we're going to give you the inside scoop on the new 2020 Supreme Wakeboard from Ronix. There's a few things that we want to talk about with this board that we tested and we really liked about it. It's a brand new board for 2020. It is completely unlike really anything that we've seen thus far as wakeboards go. The idea behind this board is it is a blended everything, whether we're talking construction method, whether we're talking about rocker profile, fin design, almost everything about this board is kind of a blend of a few different styles. The idea behind that is they want to create a board that everyone will like. It's kind of the Swiss Army knife of wakeboards. There's going to be a board that everyone will be able to love when they jump on it, regardless of what they're normally used to riding. A few things that we can talk about. Let's first talk about the rocker line of the board. So the rocker line is the arc that goes from the tip of the board down through into the center, that path and the curvature of the board that it follows. Typically in wakeboarding, there's two different kinds of rocker lines. There's what's called a three-stage, which has a big kink that comes up on the tip and tail, and that's going to have a really explosive buck that kicks off at the top of the wake when you're edging into it. The next thing that you have is what's called a continuous rocker line, which means it's a smooth bow that goes from one end to the other, maintaining a constant angle for it. That's going to have a really smooth, controlled pop coming off of the wake. The idea behind the Supreme was to deliver the best of both worlds, having a rocker line that is a blended rocker setup. What that means is it's got the kick at the tip and tail from a three-stage, so it arcs up more aggressively on the tip and tail of the board, but then it has a continuous rocker through the center of the board, meaning that it's going to have a nice smooth controlled takeoff, but it's going to have a nice big kick at the wake. The other thing that you have with that continuous rocker through the center is it's going to break apart the water when the board comes out and lands. So the landings on this board are super soft, really mellow, and the takeoff is really controlled, even though it does give a nice big kick coming off of the wake. Next thing to talk about with this board is the construction. There's oftentimes a big debate between different wakeboarders whether they want a board that's really stiff or they want a board that's flexy when they're riding. The benefit of a flex board is it gives what's called response, meaning you get a lot better feel for the water underneath your feet, as well as you get to store energy coming into the wake and it releases it nice and smooth. The advantage to a really stiff wakeboard construction, it gets an instant response and instant feedback or instant energy release when you come off the top of the wake. This board is built using what's called a sandwich construction, meaning it's a blend of wood and glass that is then sandwiched together in such a way that you end up with a board that's going to react with the best of both worlds. You get the feedback and the response of a flex board, plus you get the instant response and energy release of a typical board construction. It's a really great way to build a board, and we really like the results of what we've seen with it. Next thing to talk about with this one is the fin setup on the board. This board runs a fin that is really unique. It is an asymmetrical fin that's got a really clean sidewall running up one side edge line of the fin. The other part has a smooth, gradual slope coming down off the sides. This is going to allow the fin to be really smooth and skatey when you're doing surface tricks, but it's going to bite in really hard when you edge and take a hardline edge into the wake. Like I said, the idea behind the Supreme is to make a board that's quick, responsive, reactive, a board that almost nobody is going to hate when they get out on it. If you're looking to get a new wakeboard, you're not sure exactly what board to get, you're liking what you see of a lot of boards out there, the Supreme might just be the right board for you because it's a board that you'll be able to jump on and it's almost guaranteed that you will love it. We appreciate you checking this out. Feel free to check out more information on this board on boardco.com, as well as remember that this board is backed by our performance guarantee, meaning if you get the Supreme, take it out, ride it, and if for any reason you don't like it, you're welcome to send it back to us, no questions asked. We appreciate it. Let us know how we can help, and we'll talk to you later.